So, hello everyone. I am Janica Vigalaris from Bitlead HE2. And the topic that we discuss today is all about the teacher as an organizational leader. First is straight approach to leadership. The historical evolution of the study of leaders and leadership derives from Galton's great man theory. Royalty, battlefields, heroes, and other wealthy and successful individuals were thought to possess inherent talents and abilities that set them apart from the population at large and which enable them to achieve great success. So, this concept evolved into trade theory in the 1920s and 1930s, aiming to pinpoint specific traits that differentiated leaders from the general populace. The theory assumed that leaders must possess universal characteristics that define them, viewing traits and innate fixed qualities present from birth and applicable in any situation. The next is situational leadership. As investigation into leadership behaviors involved, it became clear that the situation or context within which leadership is exercised is important as well. The work of Stockdale 1948 and 1974 and Mann 1959 resulted in a general reorientation of the field into 1950s to what was referred to as situational leadership. So, the concept of situational leadership emphasizes the significance of the context in which leadership takes place. So, Stockdale's extensive review of leadership research spanning 25 years revealed a lack of specific traits or personal characteristics that unequivocally indicated leadership, while traits like extroversion and dominance were associated with leadership in their studies. They concluded the leader traits were only relevant to the extent that related to the specific task at hand. Situational leadership theories can be categorized as trait or behavioral depending on the research judgment as to whether the leader action reflect either intake skills or simply the leader behaving in a way in response to the demands of a specific situation. So, situational leadership is the focus within the field of leadership, paved the way of exploring alternative approaches to understand the dynamic of the leader-follower relationship. So the next is leadership behaviors. The behavioral approach makes an effort to identify exactly what good leaders do on the job and then draws correlations between those specific behaviors that their leadership effectiveness. So, when we say leadership behaviors, it's play a crucial role in influencing and guiding team members towards achieving organizational goals. The next is leadership effectiveness. Technical competence refers to the knowledge of the business. An effective leader has to be technically competent in some discipline, particularly when leading a group of specialists. So, this part, the leader to understand the intricacies of the work being done by the team members and make informed decision based on that understanding. And dapat yung mga leaders is kapag hindi kaya gawin ng isang miyembro, dapat maging maintindihan nila at dapat hindi sila magalit. At kapag ikaw ay naging leader, dapat meron kang paniniwala or trust sa ibang tao. So next is insight into people and situation. Insight is a depth of understanding that requires intuition and common sense. It is a skill associated with cognitive ability and could be classified as a trait or behavior. A leader with good insight is able to make better work assignments, do a better job of training members, and be sensitive of people feelings. The reason is that such a leader makes a careful assessment of the strength and weakness of group member. So the insight in leadership, leaders to navigate complex interpersonal dynamics, make well-informed decisions, and adapt their approach to different situations effectively. By leveraging their intuitive understanding and cognitive abilities, insightful leaders can inspire trust, foster collaboration, and drive success with their teams. Maintaining high standards. Effective leaders consistently hold group members to high standard or performance which raises productivity. So, maintaining high standard, it's a setting high expectation, create a culture of excellence within a team. Team members are motivated to excel and meet the elevated standards set by their leaders, leading to increase productivity, enhance performance, and a culture of continuous improvement. The next is stability under pressure. Effective leaders are steady performers even under heavy work loads and uncertain conditions. So, stability under pressures. When leaders maintain calmness and stability, it reassures group members that the situation is manageable and that things will work out satisfactorily. By exhibiting a composed demeanor, leaders instill confidence in their team members and provide a sense of direction during turbulent time. And the next is recovery quickly from setbacks. Effective leaders are resilient. They bounce back quickly from setbacks. So when we say recovery quickly from setbacks, is a hallmark of effective leaders, enabling them to bounce back swiftly from setbacks and challenging rather than dwelling on failures. Successful leaders approach setbacks as opportunities of growth and learning. The next is we have a supportiveness and power sharing. So supportive behavior towards the subordinates is frequently associated with leadership effectiveness. So supportiveness leadership also play a crucial role in preventing burnout among group members by fostering a culture of care, appreciation, and well-being within the team. And the power sharing, a dominant trend in a workplace is for manager to share authority and power with team members. Power sharing is the basis of empowerment. A manager sharing power with them team member to help team achieve greater confidence in their abilities. So, power sharing in modern workplaces. A dominant trend is for managers to share authority and power with team members. Power sharing is the foundation of empowerment, where a manager delegates decision-making authority and responsibilities to team members, allowing them to have a greater sense of control and ownership over their work. So the last is contingency models of leadership. The first elements of Fiedler's models is about the leadership styles of individual. So Fiedler argued that leadership effectiveness is not solely determined by inherent traits or qualities of the leaders, but is contingent on the match between the leader's style and the situational context. According to the Fiedler, different leaders may excel in different situations based on the alignment between their leadership style and the demands of the specific context. And that's all for. Thank you. I hope you can get helpful knowledge from this presentation.